All right, everybody, what's up? This is One Mic So Focused. I just want to take the time to tell y'all that there's been a lot of stuff going on lately. Um, a lot of energy that's going on. We're now in a spiritual battle in this world, and I just want to say, everybody, uh, know who you're dealing with. It's a very powerful word, and protect your energy at all costs. When you're dealing with certain people that don't have the best interest at heart as you, then you already know it's time to leave. If you have somebody that's not on the same level as you, equally yoked, so to speak, then you know it's time to go. If you have good standards and you're doing the best that you can to make the very best effort to maintain a social life, at the same time balance the books, and most of all, remain in honor. Not a lot of people are going to have the same mindset as you. Some people that you may deal with, you may think you know them, but when the time comes, eventually they'll begin to show themselves. Now, in every level of relationships, there's a fine line of respect. When the person that you may be dealing with may not have the same respectful tendencies as you to carry themselves in that fashion to know which lines to not cross, then you know that maybe it's time to move on. And I'm going to say this real quick because I'm pressed for time right now. But if you want to set up a consultation, just hit me up below in the description box, and we're going to talk about respect with relationships and boundaries. Most of all, you have to deal with somebody who is equally as yoked as you, because if you don't, and that person may not know their limits of disrespect, and that's not the kind of person that you want to be with. So, um, for the fellas, I offer a new membership program to help you become the best that you can in your life, and knowing how to deal with relationships and knowing what to do and what not to do, and to carry yourself accordingly, business wise, and most of all, professionally. For the ladies, I have relationship advice for y'all and the fellas. If you're going through some relationships with your man, maybe it's because you don't have an understanding of your man and what he's really into. And furthermore, what you may have or may have not have seen during that course of interference in that relationship. What I mean by interference is, like, certain things that's going on that you can't really understand. Just like, women are from Venus and men are from Mars. You have to have that same kind of aspect as to knowing your mate and knowing what to do, what not to do. You really need to look at that person's history, know if they're narcissistic or not. Just because you're dealing with them doesn't necessarily mean that they love you. You have to take into consideration of being the best that you can be, and when you're ready to leave that relationship if it's not working out for you. And there are ways to go about leaving out of that relationship peacefully, gracefully, in honor, without having any dismay or any kind of chaos going around that. But I'm just going to say these very short words, and I want everybody to take notice of this. When you're at your lowest point in life or in any situation, the person that you're dealing with, even friends around you, family members, are really going to show you who they are. Don't pay attention too much what people say. Pay very close attention to what they do. Thank you for your time. This is One Mic So Focused. Stay tuned for the next show. I'm out.